Okay, so it's February the 2nd, 2025, and this is my short video review of January's progress, how I feel January has gone with regards to the Transformation University. Overall, I'm really happy with how the first month has gone. My weight has dropped 8.2 pounds, which was more than anticipated. I set a target myself of about 4.8 pounds per month, so to drop nearly double that in a month is absolutely fantastic. I've lost about half an inch off my three main measurements, my chest, my waist and my hips. I would have liked to have done a bit more, but any loss is better than nothing at all. So certainly something to keep an eye on through February as we get through the second month. My main goal from my why video was self-confidence, and I kind of split that into 5 different branches. I mentioned about the weight to begin with. The consistency regarding workouts has been absolutely fantastic as well. I've not missed a workout since December the 30th. Some days I've been doing 2 or 3 a day. There have been a few days where I've only done 1. But again, something's better than nothing, so that's certainly something to look into in February and perhaps push to a minimum of 2 per day. I mentioned about my running. I wanted to achieve an under 60 minutes for a 10k. I went out this past Monday. I can't remember what the day it was. I think it's 23rd, 24th of January, something like that. Now, bear in mind, my personal best for a 10k was about 65 minutes. I actually achieved about 57.5 minutes for a 10k, which was absolutely phenomenal. Really delighted with that one. So I'm slightly having to tweak the goal on that, the overall goal, which I'll mention on my kind of February's why video. But I'm going to drop that to about 55 minutes for a 10k if I can. With regards to my habits, I've got 6 kind of positive habits and 4 negative. Now, out of the 6 positive ones, I've done really well on 3 of them. I mentioned about the DDPY, the consistency of working out. I've done that every day. I wanted to run at least twice a week, which I've managed to stick to, managed to achieve, and also drink more water. I have a large bottle of water just there, which I aim to get through that at least once a day, which again I've managed to do that through all of January, so that'll maintain throughout February. The 3 that need a bit of work are mainly to do with kind of shutting down on a night, switching off on a night. My reading, I wanted to start to read more on a night time. I've kind of dabbled a bit in that, but again, that's something to be definitely worked on. And lights out and kind of switch off and be aiming to be in bed and asleep by 11 o'clock on an evening. Again, that's been very inconsistent throughout the month. Definitely something to work on. There's a fair few days I've had things going on, but most days it's definitely achievable, and I've just not managed to do it myself. So that's going to carry forward into February, particularly those 2. And then the 3rd positive habit is to develop push-ups into my workouts. I did start off well during the month, but ended up tweaking a muscle in the front of my shoulder. So I've kind of tailored off that a bit, but again, that's something to build back into the workouts and just tag them on, in particular on the morning and definitely on the evening as well. With regards to negative habits, I'm pretty confident that I've kind of nipped those in the bud now. I'm spending far less time on social media on an evening, the kind of doom scrolling, so to speak. And likewise, kind of snoozing my alarm on a morning. I'm more urgent to get up now, more energy on a morning. As soon as the alarm hits 7 o'clock, weekdays, working days, I'm out of bed and straight onto the mat. The snacking was something I wanted to work on. That was a little bit inconsistent at the start of the month, primarily because we came out of Christmas, obviously Christmas and New Year. There's a lot more confectionery, a lot more kind of sweet stuff in the house. All that's gone now. There's no more of that in the house, so I'm confident that February will be able to kind of fully sweep that, so to speak, and nip that in the bud. So yeah, that's really happy with how January's gone. The level of consistency from the workout, I'm actually enjoying working out and enjoying DDPY now, which hasn't happened for a good few years. As much as I've stuck with the program, I've always been a bit hesitant, a bit kind of negative about getting onto the mat, especially on an evening, when I've had things happen straight after work. But now, some nights I'm working out 9:30, 10 o'clock at night just to get the workout in and to say that I've done it, which I wouldn't have done previously. So yeah, really happy on those, really happy with how January has gone. I'm going to stick with the main kind of goals through February. Again, 4.8 pounds, as much as I've lost more than anticipated in January. Still want to aim for a minimum of 4.8 in February to keep bringing the weight down. Again, keep the consistency with DDPY. If I can hit 2 workouts a day, I'll be absolutely delighted. And as this is 10k, keep working towards my 55-minute 10k, and we'll see what back into February brings when I do my 10k then. So that's my review of January. Really, really positive, really happy with how things have gone, and hopefully February will continue in the same manner.